everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got a bit of a treat today. The 2021 Audi RS5 Sportback. But not any Sportback. This is the Ascari Launch Edition. One of 100 Sportbacks in this cool Ascari blue with blue calipers. In fact, here's a list of all of the features that are on the Ascari Edition. And it's one of two interesting additions that Audi did for 2021 on the updated RS5 and RS5 Sportback. There's also a black optic launch edition, but you could get that in a few different colors. Daytona gray, Nardo gray, and a couple others. What do those packages do? They just basically give you everything. There's a special paint on this one, blue calipers, carbon ceramic front brakes, not back, just the front, and this awesome flat-bottomed steering wheel, which normally I don't like Alcantara steering wheels. GT350, for example, Alcantara steering wheel, and sort of annoying. But for some reason, I like this one. Maybe it's the way it feels, maybe it's the cut of it, I'm not sure why. But very, very nice looking car. And what is the Sportback? Well, that's the four-door coupe. I still don't understand four-door coupes, but basically it's a raked back end. You've got four doors. It's meant to look like a coupe. Basically, it's a five-door hatchback. And standard on the RS5 and RS5 Sportback, you get RS-tuned fixed suspension. However, because this is a launch edition, this has everything, including the dynamic ride control, which means you have adjustable suspension. Right now, I'm in comfort, which is stupid because this is an awesome road and I'm like bouncing up and down like I'm on the saddle of a horse. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this down here to dynamic. And oh, we hear that 2.9 liter V6 with bi-turbos on it come to life a little bit more. The shifts are much, much faster on the 8-speed Tiptronic transmission. This is not a dual clutch. Ooh, this is an 8-speed. You can shift with paddles, which I'll do in a minute here. But oh, I like it when it's in dynamic mode. Oh yeah. Oh, the brakes are nice. The brakes are real nice. Listen to that tone. Woo! That just claws right through that corner. Of course, there's Quattro. And with the dynamic pack in this car, there is active torque split. So, the Quattro will decide which wheels in the back to send torque. And according to Audi's press kit, you can send almost 100% of the torque to one wheel. Nice. You know what that does? It helps you go out of these corners like a freaking rocket ship. And oh, does it do that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Unlike the RS6 and RS7, there is no four-wheel steering in the RS5 or the RS5 Sportback. But honestly, I'm not really missing it that much. This is a bigger car than it looks like. It's not as small as the RS5 used to be. It's grown in proportion, but it doesn't feel huge. It doesn't feel overwhelming. It just feels very, very well managed, and it handles quite nicely. The RS5 and RS5 Sportback also have LED headlights with Audi laser lights. Those things are phenomenal. They're the same headlights that are in the RS6 Avant and RS7. And once the laser lights turn on, it's like it's daytime in front of the car. They're fantastic. In fact, lighting inside the car is no laughing matter either. There's LED lights inside with 30 different color combinations. And when I said that the Ascari Launch Edition package includes everything, I meant that. There's heated front and rear seats. And of course, we have this awesome 10.1-inch touchscreen here, which is very well laid out. It's very easy to work. It does work quickly, sliding through things. And of course, we've got our Audi virtual cockpit here with different views that you can change to. You can put the nav in there and make that a whole big screen, which is kind of fun, like that. Oh, that's cool. Check that out. And you still get your tach in the corner and your speed on the other corner. But I love this screen here. Let's get this one up. This is the RS monitor. tells you when things are warm, and will also tell you your G-forces you're pulling. Woo! Like 1.1 to the left, 1 to the right. Not bad. And your tire pressures in a nice big color display right there on that 10.1 inch screen. It's an all new MIB, not Men in Black, but that's their infotainment system interactive software. Optional on the RS5 and RS5 Sportback is an RS driver assist package that adds adaptive cruise with traffic jam assist. That actually works. We tried that driving out here in California, really busy highways, and it's freaky when you have your feet really close to the pedal, but you don't need to work the pedal, but it did a fantastic job. That package also has active lane assist with hands-on detection, and that sucks. The system really tries to fight you with the lines on the road. I place a car a certain way on a road, and there are some other cars where lane assist is similarly challenging. There's a top view camera with park assist. That's very, very nice, but missing is the 3D view like in the RS6, and that is the coolest camera I've ever seen in my life. This one's pretty good though. There's also a head-up display with traffic sign recognition. It all works really nice. In fact, everything works really nice in this car, except that lane keep assist. You can adjust driving modes between comfort, which is the soft setting, of course, auto, which kind of reads the road, reads your driving style and everything and tries to adapt to that, or dynamic. You can also go to individual and set up some of that any way you want. However, because this is an Audi RS model, there's a little button on the steering wheel right here called RS. And you can go in and custom set your RS settings, and in RS2 you can turn off traction control. And to do launch control, you have to have RS2 on and traction control turned off. Audi says that the RS5 will do the 0 to 60 sprint in 3.7 seconds. The RS5 Sportback, like this one, will do it in 3.8 seconds. That 444 horsepower, woohoo, coming out of this 2.9 liter bi-turbo has an almost matching 442 pound-feet of torque. And woohoo, does this thing scoot. My goodness. My goodness. I do not doubt those times at all. In fact, some other automotive outlets have clocked the RS5 Sportback at 3.3 seconds to 60. That's screaming. That is screaming for a car you can take your family in. Oh, yeah. Woo. Mamacita. Oh, had a little understeer there. Interesting. The base price on the Audi RS5 and RS5 Sportback is about 75 grand. However, if you want to pony up for these limited launch editions, then this one, for example, is $96,500. However, it's sold out, so it doesn't matter. We're very lucky to get into this blue one because this is a really pretty car. Really nice color. Oh, and a really nice ride. Wow. Hear those turbos spool up. Nice. Throw it over here in the manual after I come out of this turn. I'm not getting any brake fade. Yeah, you really got to be hard on these paddles to get that shift, and it, even on throttle, it's not that fast. Huh, I'm a little disappointed in that. A little disappointed in those shifts. Put it back in auto and see how fast those shifts are. Huh, they are a little bit quicker when it thinks on its own. Interesting. All right, so there you have it. Audi RS5 Sportback. It's a really cool car. A really cool car.